It's morphin time! Hello guys, I'm here bringing you another Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered video, and oh ho ho, today it is the big one. We have the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. You can see him there. What is missing, I wonder? What could be missing? Well, in the last episode we opened up the Red Ranger and got the Dragon Shield. So I can't wait to get Tommy out of the box, get his shield on him, and have a look at this new Green Ranger. So let's do that. And here he is out of the box with his Dragon Shield on, and wow, what a figure. This guy, like, I've always loved the Lightning Collection Green Ranger. Like, I think in my previous review of, or my previous Which is Better video, I compared it to the Super 7 Green Ranger that came out earlier this year, and I said I actually still preferred the Lightning Collection just because of its posability, even though the Super 7 did look a little bit better. But this thing just takes it to the next level. Just proportionally, like, you don't realize how off the Lightning Collection, the original Lightning Collection figure is. The helmet looks so much improved. Like, there's just so much niceness to it. Like, it just looks fantastic. The dagger also, it has a few small changes. Like, it's nothing dramatic, but it just, little bits just stick out there that make it look nicer. The shield itself, it looks more of like a metallic gold color rather than like a kind of a yellowy color. You go down to his morpher. The morpher looks awesome. The belt down to the legs, the gold bands on the boots there, the gold bands on the gloves. He just looks absolutely fantastic. They absolutely killed it with this figure. And yeah, I mean, he doesn't come with the Dragon Shield, but he does come packed with accessories. So yeah, let's maybe put him in a different pose so we can show off some more of these accessories. Boom, and here he is. I didn't really add any more accessories apart from the blaster. And I don't think the Green Ranger ever had a blaster in the show, but I like that Hasbro included it anyway. Like, it's a cool, nice thing to have. I guess they're really cheap for them to make. And I guess they included it mostly to make up for not including the Dragon Shield with the Green Ranger. What is quite funny though is that you're supposed to get a blaster, a bladed version, and a holstered version. And guess what? The Hasbro QC has struck again, because I ended up getting two holstered versions of the blaster. So I have two holstered and one blaster version, which to me isn't a big deal really. I mean, if I ever wanted to sell this figure, it would be a big deal because it's not like a it wouldn't be complete. But yeah, I'm not planning on selling him, so I'm kind of glad that I actually got the blaster version. And like I said, and it is a character where it's not completely correct, then for this character it's not such a big deal because he doesn't even really use them. But yeah, he just looks awesome. Like, I just cannot believe how good he looks. See there on the visor. Actually, on this side, okay, so they haven't done that on this. They did it with, oh no, they didn't do it Tyrannosaurus. They managed to get the mold in him, but the teeth still aren't painted white, which is a bit of a shame. I was kind of expecting them to do that, and you can see on mine there's a little black smudge there, but that's nothing too big to deal with. The helmet itself, like I said, the proportions look way better, the sculpt looks way better. The little gem on top has a nice gold inlay around it. My other one, I think the red had rubbed off in the packaging, so it was just gold. Yeah, you get a closer look at the dagger. The dagger has lots of nice detail on it there. Like I said, not much really different from the original figure. The pistols and the blasters we looked at in the Red Ranger review, so make sure you go check that out. And I think I will do a comparison video with this and the original Lightning Collection figure, and maybe also the Super 7 one, and maybe even the SH Figure Arts one. Maybe we do like what is the best Ranger of them all video, and we'll go into more detail. But until then, why don't we have a look at his articulation? Okay then, so for articulation, if you saw the Red Ranger review, there's nothing really surprising about it. It's the same body, so we'll just go through it really quickly. So he has a swivel to the left, swivel to the right. He doesn't really have much tilt down and not much up. Not a little bit of tilt to the side, a little bit of tilt to this side. And you can get a little bit of movement on his head, but not much. The head movement is kind of limited. Like I said, it's a hinge onto a ball. The shoulders do come up nicely. They come up past sort of 90%. They do go all the way around. That's no problem there. You just have to be careful of the shield, obviously, because you can see here, I don't know if this is just from the mold or from me moving the arm around, but you can see it's catching a little bit. The biceps have a swivel. You just need to make sure that your gold band isn't too high up. There are double jointed elbows on the pinless arms, which we saw with the Red Ranger. Then going down, he has a swivel. He has a kind of tilt on his hands. Maybe not as much as you would want, but there is something there. Going down to his torso, he has some movement up top. He has some crunch going forward. He has quite a lot of crunch going back, obviously going forward. The belt and the top of the shield can get in the way. If you haven't seen the shield yet, the shield basically how it works is you pop the head off, you pop these two like little pegs out of here. You can take the shield off, you can put it on any of the other Lightning Collection Rangers, and the reason it has these two holes there is because if you want to put it on a female, you can make the shield smaller like that. I do kind of wish they'd included some like just little plugs to put in there so it's not a black hole, but yeah, whatever. We go down to his legs, and you can see if you watch the Red Ranger review, this one feels a lot more stable than the red one. I guess I got lucky with green, which is nice. The legs do come up quite high, they go up to here. You can sort of drop them down a little bit to then get them to go out to about there. Then you can put them back up. That's what, maybe I need to try that with the Red Ranger, like drop his leg down and drop it back up. Maybe that's why it's loose. We have the kind of typical Power Ranger bicep, thigh curl. We have the pinless double jointed knees, if it will go back. Let me see. Okay, that one doesn't want to, but this one might. There we go. So double jointed knees go all the way back. We have the line going down the side of the suit, which is I first noticed with the Red Ranger. We have swivels at the boots. We have a rocker on the foot, which goes backwards all the way and up all the way. So yeah, articulation is pretty standard, nothing new. We'll go through the accessories. So obviously the accessories, he doesn't come with the Dragon Shield. I put the Dragon Shield on him just because I love it on the Green Ranger. Dragon Shield comes with the Red Ranger. Make sure you remember that. Don't go into buying this figure hoping that you'll get the Dragon Shield, because you won't. Other accessories that he comes with is a really nice Tommy head sculpt. Looks really, really cool, like kind of obviously the young Tommy. I love when they put the earrings in. Again, almost like a stylized version. Like it doesn't look completely photoreal. It looks kind of like almost animated in some ways, but it's a nice clean head sculpt. Really, really nice that they included it. We have the Dragon Dagger. Again, not really much has changed on it, I don't think. I don't have my other one here to compare, but yeah, we've seen plenty of Dragon Daggers. It looks nice. You can see the detail. I like that you can see the little buttons there that he presses to play the tune. That was something that was missing from the SH Figure Arts version. Like we already saw, we have a blaster. We have two holstered blasters, which is quite funny. We have this green candle. I need to read up on what the lore is of what the candle is. You can see mine is a little bit bent. I might have to just heat it up and see if it'll straighten out. But it's a nice candle. Like if you have a display, it will look nice on your shelf, and maybe you know what it's from. We have the green morpher there, which looks awesome, like the gold with the green, and then you can clearly see the kind of dragon logo there. Really happy with that, how good that looks. Then we have the hands that he has on, so grasping hands. We have the top of the morpher and the bottom of the morphing hands, so he can do the morphing pose. We have two fists. And then he also, which I think is quite cool that they actually did this. And I mean, they should do this, but I was expecting them not to. But they also include the flute playing hand, what you saw at the start of the video there. And then, like all of the other remastered figures, he comes with the morphing effect. So yeah, really nice. Got a lot of nice, nice accessories there. Let's put him in a couple more poses. It's morphing time. And yes, it is morphing time. Here is Tommy set up with his morpher there. looking absolutely amazing. Again, just the thing I do like about these head sculpts is even though they look cartoony, I feel like from different angles they kind of like look slightly different. Like sometimes from one angle you get like a really good like likeness to the actor, and then from others they remind me more of like the Boom comics, the Boom comic kind of look. But there you can see, if I can maybe focus on the morpher a little bit there, how good the morph looks. I can't do this morphing pose. I don't know how other people manage to do it. Mine just doesn't look that clean. But to be honest, as you can see here, with the shield in the arms, I had to move the arm bands down a little bit because they were just getting in the way of the shields. I couldn't get him to close his arms. So yeah, when you have it in this pose with the shield on, it does get very in the way. I guess that's why they were always posing him with the shield off, maybe. But yeah, again, the head sculpt looks great. Figure looks great. You can see the what they called the action pieces here fit in. I mean, they're all the same more or less with the remastered, but it's nice that they're there. And he just look at him striking a pose on a shelf. He just looks great. Let's put him in one more pose. So I looked up the green candle. It comes from a 2-part episode series, I guess, or 2-part episodes in season 1 of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, where Rita creates this candle out of magic wax to try and take Tommy's powers. And if the other Power Rangers don't stop Rita before the candle runs out, then Tommy runs out of power. I was just thinking this is like my POV when I heard that Hasbro might be cancelling the Lightning Collection line. This is kind of how I looked. Like, why Hasbro? Why? Especially when they're making such nice figures like these. Again, I've said it in the red video. I love the remastered line. I think they've done a really good job of making these figures better, improving them. They haven't always hit the mark. Like I think there are some things they could have obviously done more of. Some things I wish they'd kind of maybe taken a bit more care with. But the Green Ranger, I think he's pretty awesome. Like, my only real criticism would be I wish they had painted the teeth on his visor silver and white as it should be. The only place I've really seen that is with the SH figure arts and the Super 7. They both look fantastic here. It's just that one little thing I wish they'd done, and I'd be like, this is great. A great figure, and I mean, it is a great figure. That's a bit unfair, but it would have just been that one, that cherry on top of the cake, because it's just fantastic. It looks great. I like that they included this kind of very like what's the word, like very like niche Easter egg for the fans who know. They know what it is. It also reminds me of Super 7, including so many different little Easter eggs in their line. For the fans that are really, really into the series. For me, though, I think maybe it would have been cool to add the, is it the Sword of Power, which was also in the Super 7 one. I think that would have made more sense, because there is no Sword of Darkness, which is also kind of like a staple of the Green Ranger. I mean, we already had it once, but yeah, I feel like it maybe should have been something that should have been included too. And I mean, the other thing is the Dragon Shield. Why it isn't included with him, I think it's obvious to get people to buy the Red Ranger. But again, I feel like people who are buying these remastered figures are probably going to buy the Red Ranger anyway. They're probably going to buy them all. So, it still kind of baffles me that they did that, because it just seems like nefarious in its intent, like no matter how they spun it. But it is nice that we got this candle. It's nice that we got the blasters with Tommy. We got a really good head sculpt, and overall I'm really pleased with this figure. Keep an eye out for my comparison of all of the Green Ranger figures I have, because I have 4 different ones now. The 2 Lightning Collection ones, 1 Super 7 and 1 SH figure arts. I'll be doing, maybe not like which is better, but just showing you the differences between them all. Maybe what some things do well, what's in which figures aren't as cool, and maybe what what would be the perfect Green Ranger figure, at least in this 1/12 scale. So we've made a good dent in the remastered. We have pink, red and green reviews on the channel. Zach is on his way, so he should be coming soon. Blue and yellow, yeah, I didn't do any reviews for them, but you can see them featured in the Red Ranger review and the Pink Ranger review. Yeah, if you've enjoyed these remastered Lightning Collection videos, please make sure you leave me a like. That would be awesome. That helps new people find these videos. And also, please consider subscribing. We still have Rita Repulsa to review. Like I said, we still have Zach on the way. So if you like Lightning Collection content, we have more kind of new remastered stuff coming. Also, I managed to buy the whole set of Dino Charge Rangers off eBay. So I have red, I have black, I have pink, I have gold, I have green, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I just need to get blue. So that will be coming up soon, all of those reviews. So it'll be cool looking back at those older figures. And Dino Charge, I have no idea anything about Dino Charge, to be honest. I just think the figures look cool. So yeah, keep an eye out for those and make sure you subscribe. And yeah, also thank you so much because we hit 500 subscribers. So awesome if you subscribe. Thank you all for the support recently, because it's been really awesome making these videos. Seeing the numbers tick up feels really rewarding. So thank you so much for watching. And yeah, that's everything. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye bye.